about area of parallelograms. But before we do so, let's talk about area of rectangles again. And find the area of the shaded region. So this is you have two types of rectangles here. You have a large rectangle and you have a smaller rectangle. In a larger rectangle, the base is 30 and the height is 15. To find the area of rectangle, you multiply either base times height or length times width. Well, the base is 30 times the height is 15. That's 450 centimeters square, or square centimeters. In a smaller rectangle, they did not list the base or the height, but we can deduce from this. It is from here to here, it is 30 centimeters. So from here to here, what would it be? If this is 8 centimeters here, what should you add to 8? What should you add to 8 to get 30? This will be 22 centimeters is the base. And the height. The height is 15, but from here to here is 4. What should I replace x with so it adds up to 15? 11. So 22 times 11 is 242 centimeters square. And then it says find the area of the shaded region. Is the smaller rectangle shaded? No. I need to remove it from it. So I subtract these two numbers. 450 minus 242. That'd be 0, 8. 208 square centimeter is the answer. So what is area of a parallelogram? So let's start off very simple. This is a rectangle. In a rectangle, so here's a rectangle. Rectangle has a base and a height. However, you can slide this to the side. I can decompose, I can break down a rectangle by cutting off parts of it and put it right here on the side. And it forms a parallelogram. So a parallelogram is a form of a rectangle. As I always say, it's like a lopsided rectangle. So let's see it again. So here is, if I return it back to here, you have a rectangle, and now you have a parallelogram. So to find the area of a parallelogram is the same thing like a rectangle. It's base times height. So the area is the base times the height. So a parallelogram has a base of 6. Base of 6. Height of 3. What is the area? 18 square meters. So you take this what? So I say that here's the rectangle. It's a base of 6. Height is 3. So it's also 18 square meters. So we take this, take this, and so you move it over, the base and height. So it's the same. A parallelogram and a rectangle take up the same number of area, same area. So let's look at our example. Find the area of the parallelogram. What is the base? The base is 8 centimeters. What is this height? 4 centimeters. This number is to trick you. Think about it. When you measure your height, you stand as straight as possible. You're not going to lean over or slouch over, because if you do, then you're shorter than what you really are. So you find a base and a height. Sometimes they will put extra numbers to trick you. This is extra junk information. So to find it, you multiply the base and the height, or you multiply 8 by 4 is 32 square centimeters. Is the area of the parallelogram. Next one, what is the base? Base is 15 centimeters. What is its height? Ooh, which one is it? Oh, height is standing straight. So it's 5 centimeters. So 15 by 5 is 75 centimeters square, or square centimeter. That is the area. Again, to find area of parallelogram, you just multiply 2 base and height. A flower garden at an amusement park is planted in the shape of a parallelogram. The base is 15 4/10 yards. The height is 8 3/10 yards. What is the area? So again, how do you do area? You multiply the base and the height. So I'm going to multiply 15 4/10 by 8 3/10. So 15 4/10 times 8 and 3/10. 15 and 4/10 times 8 and 3/10. That's 3 times 4 is 12, carry the 1. 15 plus 1 is 16, carry the 1. That's a 4. Placeholder. 8 times 4 is 32, carry the 3. That's 40 plus 3 is 43, carry the 4. That's 12. 2, 8, 7, 1, 2. Where does the decimal point go? This is the tens place and the tens place. So it's 2 places. It goes in the hundreds place. So it is 127 and 82 hundredths square yards. Next one. To find the area of the parallelogram, this is how Tasvio solved the problem. Did she do this correctly? She circled the base, she circled the height, and she multiplied it. I think she did it correctly because she scratched out the right here, the side height. So yes, she did it correctly. Using your centimeter ruler, I don't have a ruler with me, but so again, you would just have to multiply. I think it was 6.5, I believe. And the height of this, height is straight, is up. This height was 4, I believe, 4 centimeters. Find the area of this. So the base is 6.5 centimeters. That's the base. The height is 4 centimeters. To find the area, you multiply these two numbers, and you'll get 27.0 or 26 square centimeters. So again, how do you find area of parallelogram? You multiply two numbers, the base and the height, and then it's going to be squared units, square centimeters, square inches, square kilometer. And how do you know it? A rectangle. Why is it base times height? Because if you move this to the side, if you decompose or break down the rectangle, it is the shape of a parallelogram. That's why it uses the same formula, base times height.